Let's party. It's time for Scott Pilgrim Takes Off, episodes 5 and 6 we're doing today, which means this is the second to last video we'll be doing on this season, at least probably the series. I did see an article that was like, the creators are fine with, and by seeing an article, I mean, I saw the headline of an article, which is that the creators are fine with there not being a season 2. Although I was listening to Comedy Bang Bang, which is a comedy interview podcast that I listen to a lot, and Edgar Wright was on it, and when he was asked if there was going to be a season 2, he was like, you know, I don't know, it's possible, you know. So look, I'm not taking it off the table, but I also have no right to take it off the table. I have nothing to do with the creation of the show. But I would love a season 2 of Scott. But I'd love a season 3 and 4 and 5, you know? Some people are like, no, you gotta end it at an appropriate time to end it, and if they only needed one season, nah, fuck that. Give me more Scott Pilgrim. I love this series so much, and if they could make more of this, and like if they can somehow keep this cast and this level of animation and all of that and make more stories out of it, yes, please. Absolutely, I would watch that. So, today we're jumping into episode 5. Last time we had we had a Roxie episode, which was awesome. That's one of my favorite episodes so far. And then we had a Lucas Lee episode, which was very cool, and it ended with like a nice little send-off for Lucas Lee for a bit, and then the implication now that we're going to be following Todd. So let's see if his vegan powers come into it, see how he is in this version of the show. So far, I'm loving him in this version of the show just because he keeps going, hi, I'm Todd, I'm vegan. So I really want to see more of that. But yeah, let's jump into this episode. I just dropped my pen, but that doesn't matter. I don't need a pen. We're going into episode 5. Please support the video if you can, liking, commenting, and subscribing. And my Patreon account, as always, is in the description below, which has the full-length reaction. You sync it up with your own footage. You watch the entire thing with me. And early access for certain shows and exclusive videos. It's definitely worth going over there and checking it out. So let's jump into Scott Pilgrim Takes Off, episode 5.
The following documentary began as a behind-the-scenes promotion picture, Scott Pilgrim's
a documentary.
Footage now stands as a first-hand account of how the movie-making dream a nightmare.
Oh my god. I will, you and go, was waiting for the world to end. I like that Envy's not even singing, she's just letting the audience sing.
What we want right now.
I love that that's like their famous song, because we can sing along to it as well.
My mom says I should get my eyes checked.
We're just trying.
There's Edgar wrong.
Tremendous. I'd even go so far as to say Toronto is a character in the movie.
He said that? Who did they cast to play Toronto?
Stunt double now.
Holy shit.
They said I should come talk to you. It's my first day.
Cool.
You're the stunt double.
That's cute.
Turns out I'm pretty good at it.
Well, you shouldn't have green hair when there's a green screen.
When you're done, up in my hotel room and give my dog some medication. It'll be in a blue bag on the counter.
Great.
I wasn't working on the movie, and I needed an excuse to be on set so I could get close enough to Todd to find out if he used a vegan portal to kidnap this guy I went out with one time.
Went out with one time, yeah. That sums it up.
Todd is busy. We're acting. Okay?
I love her Envy voice. Like the sultriness to her tone. So funny to me.
Their sunglasses? Huh?
It sounds like
Wow.
Ian Sinclair
Wondering.
doing the documentary.
I decided the only thing better than being me was getting paid to be me. I be Wallace Wells for free.
Yeah, makes sense.
Scott Pilgrim's
Don't do for free what you can get someone to pay you to do, or whatever, however the phrase goes. Oh my god! He can't hold himself back.
Just a gentle little touch.
Oh my god. I mean,
Just have too much chemistry.
yeah, I was about to say, at least they have some chemistry.
What happens when you mix a bunch of volatile chemicals?
Oh my god. They're gonna have no clothes in a second. Oh my god. Oh, yep, no clothes. They're gonna be like, fuck it, we'll just have to leave it in.
Vegans are unusually loyal to their.
At least they have what looks like a healthy relationship.
Scott and Wallace, let's look at each other. Deep into each other's eyes.
Oh my gosh.
Never seen eyes like these in your life.
Oh my gosh, is he gonna be able to make out with Todd?
Now kiss! Kiss like I like that.
Oh my god, yep. Todd got carried away. So much for loyalty to your partner, Todd.
Scott, Wallace, great work.
I don't remember writing that.
You don't remember writing any of it.
Cross between the last number and all that jazz and the first number in Grease 2.
First number in Grease too.
Want to run lines in your trailer?
Oh my god. No way. Wallace has a special skill.
Run lines in your trailer?
Oh my god.
Lines in your trailer? Lines? Trailer?
Oh my god.
He's my best friend.
He told me the love of his life was waiting for him back in Canada. He also told me that he liked to live in the moment. That
Right.
generally meant sloppy makeouts behind the school.
Is it true he punched a hole in the moon?
That's true.
Teleported to the moon and
Absolutely.
I always liked that detail.
The most horrifying thing I've ever seen. We need to talk about Scott Pilgrim.
I'm Scott Pilgrim.
No.
Good, you're in character. Oh my god. They're going through a vegan portal.
They always seem to be running lines in his trailer.
Oh my god, are you gonna walk in on them running lines?
Wells.
Oh my god. Oh my god, man. Relax.
Envy, I can't be with you anymore. I'm in love with Wallace Wells.
He got a tattoo.
What?
I thought she'd be happy for me. Todd, vegans never wafer. We don't eat wafers. That's true. They never waver. Never waver.
Sounds like Waver.
On-set affair or just rumors? I'm...
Oh my god, Envy's here.
He's in...
Well,
He's in Lesbians with you. Aw.
Tale as old as time.
He's such a heartbreaker.
What sparks?
Oh no. One person felt the sparks.
Todd.
Oh no, his vegan powers! Oh! What the fuck?
Wallace Wells.
Jesus. Oh my god. We saw Wallace's ass for just a second.
Jeez, fight with them.
Stunt doubles! Basically doing the,
4 stunt doubles? They only
The
gave
Lucas
me
Lee
1.
In
thing.
my contract.
Ramona, time for stunts.
Oh my god, is it gonna be
I'm doing it.
Ramona
Your
versus
job.
the Wallace Wells stunt doubles?
Wallace Wells versus Envy Adams.
Alright. Oh my god.
You guys.
She thinks it's part of the movie and she's just straight up kicking them.
Wallace fired.
Whoa! Oh, whoa! Look at this choreography!
That's the sloppiest headbutt I've ever seen. Form.
Oh my gosh, I really like
You
the
give
fight
stunts
choreography
a
here.
bad name. This is
Oh, that's sick.
hit the
Whoa!
gym.
Physical abuse, but we struggle.
Aw.
Wells,
Good
I
joke.
guess now it's time for you to fight your own fight.
You and Todd? Where is he?
Running lines in the trailer.
We need to talk.
Oh my god, he's picking out.
Breaking vegan edge?
Step inside.
He sounds like Lucas Lee when he's doing that deep voice. Step inside.
Well, that's the first place I made out with Wallace.
Oh my god, so obsessed. Oh my god.
Where I fell in love for the first time.
The first time?
No.
The kind of fun where you care about another.
Did he find out he's actually just gay? He's not even bi, he just
Us.
was never
Broke
actually
him for
attracted to
3
either of these two.
days. I'm too famous for this conversation. We're done.
The guy you kidnapped using a vegan portal?
Alright, get some answers.
Only I put me up to things.
It's a vegan portal, all right.
It is a vegan
It's better than
portal.
anything Todd's ever made.
So a better
I
vegan.
mean, Todd didn't do this.
Are the Katiyanagi twins vegan?
Maybe you should give up. Sometimes you just need to leave losers in the past.
Okay, Envy.
Are you talking about Scott or me?
Ooh. Oh my god, Matthew Patel. With more swagger than ever. I kind of like the suit.
Yes! You're fired!
Oh my god! Cool. The money above his head. God damn. Is it a solid gold business card? Oh, Knives is so cute.
Matthew, what's with the outfit?
Are you vegan these days, Matthew?
Who cares about money? Have you read the script?
Yeah, you're the first one to be
Character
beat.
assassination. I won that fight.
Yeah.
I cut Scott Pilgrim to death. I didn't win.
No.
He's not dead. Is he mad at me?
I'm trying to find him and figure out who did
That's
this.
great.
Which is where, exactly?
Here,
Toronto. Yeah, he's with
He's shacking
Julie.
up with some girl
Yeah.
named Julie. It's Gordon. Gordon Goose.
It's such a dumb name.
I thought I did.
Okay, is that where we're going next? We're going to Gideon? Gideon and Julie. I feel like from the structure of these episodes, it's gotta be the Katiyanagi twins in the end. Oh, and their robot is watching her. It's gotta be the Katiyanagi twins then. They must have taken Scott. But why? Alright, setting up for next episode. Ow, Yankovic! Really? Cool episode. Who did Weird Al play? I'm trying to think in my head. He didn't play the director. No, he didn't. Director's in these credits. Where was he? Where was Weird Al? Am I dumb? I'll find out later. Cool. Good episode. It was a solid, enjoyable episode. I think the whole idea of like Wallace making Todd realize true love is pretty funny. The fight scene with Ramona and all the Wallace stunt doubles was very cool. Like I liked, you know, that it would pan to Wallace and he would say something insulting and then it would pan back to her and she would get like a few really cool kicks in or some like really sick moves. I just liked the motion of the scene. It was very cool. And the whole idea of having the entire episode be like framed sort of like a documentary is cool as well. That was very like Community, you know, Community would do that several times. So that was fun and cool. I don't have that much to say about it because I feel like in terms of like character growth, we didn't get as much, you know, like this episode didn't have any of those like main poignant moments I feel like that the other episodes have had so far. So I guess we'll see if we get that. I mean, we might get that with Gideon though, because Gideon is sort of at his lowest right now. I feel like it would make sense if he was if we really dove deep into like, because he in the movie he was the mastermind behind everything, you know, he's the main guy, he's the top dude, and so he was kind of the worst of all of them, you know, he was the biggest dick out of all of them because he was putting together this League of Evil Exes because he felt some form of ownership over Ramona. So if we're gonna see him come to terms with that and like, I don't know, if we're gonna see that develop, I'm excited for it. But I feel like it's got, because of the way this show has been structured so far, they've been going through the X's one by one, and each time she's able to cross one off the list and go to the next one. So we've already crossed off Roxie, Lucas Lee, in this episode, Todd, and we're going to Gideon, and it's probably not Matthew Patel because he has no reason to do it because him, because he genuinely, I think, thinks that he won the fight. He was one of the people who was fooled. So that only leaves the Katiyanagi twins if it's one of the X's, you know? Of course, it doesn't have to be one of the X's. So it could be that the next episode is on Gideon, episode 7 is on the Katiyanagi twins, and then in episode 8, they reveal that the mastermind all along was, I don't know, Scott, or who else could it? I'm just trying to think, like, what other characters are in the movie that could have, like Stacy maybe, because could have been Knives all along. No, but Knives... I think Knives was genuinely super torn up about the stuff. Could have been Envy, I guess. Like, she was in this episode, but I feel like in this episode they didn't disprove that it was her. They just disproved that it was Todd. So, I mean, it could have been Envy. But I feel like it's Kachanagi twins, especially since they keep showing the robots everywhere. So the robots, I feel like they have something to do with it, at the very least. They might not be the mastermind. They might be working for whoever the mastermind is. Maybe it was Matthew Patel, and he's just good at playing dumb right now. I don't know. But anyway, let's move on to the next episode right away. This is Scott Pilgrim Takes Off, episode 6. Oh my god, it's so anime. It's in Japanese. Oh my god. Oh my god. I like how they didn't translate Baka in the subtitles. I normally hate when translators do that, but here is a joke. It's funny.
Gideon. Who the hell is Goose?
It's the goose now. Gordon Goose.
The goose.
That's cool. You know, my name isn't Lucas, actually.
Really? What is it?
It's Luke.
Oh, okay.
That's not even remotely the same thing. I have something entirely different in mind.
Maybe this won't change him. I thought this would make him a better person, but he might be a dickhead still. Oh, shit. Okay, no, maybe it did. Cute. This is cute. Yo. Whoa! Oh my god, he actually dodged him. Didn't even just not catch him, but actively dodged him. You put the candles in before you put it in the oven? This is kind of sweet. Yo, they made a skate ramp. Oh no. Be careful, Gideon. Goose, I mean. Ah! Oh, now they're watching it together? I'm a real Baka boy. That's so funny.
Because sometimes it feels like they hate each other.
This is season.
Did they do this all in one day?
Gone for 90
minutes? They went to the hardware store.
What robot?
Oh shit. Katianagi's still spying on him. Nice, good opening. Earlier that morning. Oh, I'm seeing her change her hair again. What do we got this time? So it's like a blue color, like an aqua. Cute. I like it. I want her to go back to the orange one though. Who did it? Like a who done it.
Oh, it's you. Julie, I'll make this brief.
Is that the sound of skates I hear?
Oh, there he is. That's probably the answer you wanted. If Gideon was here.
Former all-powerful evil gazillionaire I used to date.
This info dump was inevitable.
In a bit, baby.
Okay, bye. I'll miss you.
Bread makes you think.
Does it?
And everything?
Bread makes you think.
Bread ain't all that.
Bread makes you fat.
Ah.
Holy crap!
Slightly more.
And how did you get the CEO of Gmail
Look at her hair.
to bankroll your project?
And who better to play the lead than you?
Ah. Play to his ego.
Main character?
That makes sense.
People know this. I briefly starred in my own one-man show.
Gasp! Did anyone get it on video?
She played him perfectly.
Different for each.
Wow, impressive.
So it's still about Scott Pilgrim, but he's playing Scott Pilgrim now.
Oh, I don't care about the movie shutting down. It didn't mean anything to me.
From one creative to another, I can't believe
He
you're
didn't
saying
even write the
this. All my
movie.
songs
He
are
just
like
found the
children to me.
script.
I don't even remember writing it.
Yeah.
Do you mind explaining that in any way, shape, or form?
I love
saw my
Kim.
sleep paralysis demon at my computer,
What else would it be?
The person who actually wrote your script.
Oh!
We have to tell Ramona about this.
What?
Oh. But she's been skating all over town asking a lot of stupid people some really smart questions.
I
didn't know that.
Kim's standing up for Ramona. That's nice.
Knives? Can I get a witness?
Stop. When I was in high school in North Bay, Ontario, Gordon Goose was the weirdest kid in my year.
Oh, interesting. Look at him.
His clothes fit funny.
He had
even his
swagger
hair
though.
was
Look at
long.
him.
Everyone called him fearless because he wore those no fear t-shirts.
Ah, he did mention that.
One day,
I have no fear of the sting of rejection. Therefore, there's no downside to me attempting this.
I wish that was me. Oh, well, she flipped through it at least. Maybe she just disagreed with your conclusion.
whole school was watching,
Aww.
but I never forgot about him.
Did you admire it, Julie?
Gordon Goose. And that's working for you? Was a twitchy, rage-filled, impulsive, emotionally abusive, controlling, manipulative egomaniac.
Yep, that sums it up.
Ambition is hot.
Oh, but now he's
These days, it's
pathetic.
like the evil drained out.
Julie doesn't like him now.
Couch watching anime all day.
What if it's an act?
Look, I wish that was the case. I wish we were up to some exciting villain business. It would spice things up around the house.
Yeah, I think Julie would be
He's
honest
just a
about it.
loser.
1 step forward, 2 steps back.
No, well, you're still making
You should
progress
come over
because you're
and say, hey,
taking people off the
Gordon wants
list.
to apologize for creating the league and all that.
So his real name is
Stacy!
and he's living here in the neighborhood. He's dating some girl who... Can you believe that crap?
The biggest gossip.
You shouldn't be here on your day off. Oh, Scoot on out of here.
Okay, I don't think it's Stacy. I had Stacy on my suspect list. But after that, I see what her role in the show is.
Where have I seen that robot?
Kachinagi's.
This mean I can't live here.
Live here? What?
Julie Bowers versus Lucas Lee and
Is it gonna be an actual fight scene? A fight scene with Julie? Okay,
This is stupid.
maybe not. I would have liked to see a live action fight scene with Aubrey Plaza fighting. That would have been fun.
And the only work I can get is voicing an animated series. Lucas Lee's live action.
You might stop being a loser and treat Julie better than you treated me.
That's nice.
Hey, that robot with
The no
lamp
fear
shade on its head,
shirts.
where have I seen it before?
A special little guy right there. The twins.
Yep. 2 exclamation
go.
points. The music.
But if you ever want a job, we're hiring.
Damn.
Whatever. Gordon.
Be kind of cool to see him working at the coffee shop.
Ah, man.
What an unexpected and nice friendship they had. I like that.
What if I said that while it seemed like I wasn't doing anything and was throwing a pity party,
Uh-oh. I was plotting?
actually planning an elaborate plan?
No, I don't
A
think he
plan in which
was.
I would get
I don't think
revenge
he
on the one who
was.
took everything from me, turned Matthew Patel into dust.
Or maybe, I don't know.
What would you say if I was planning a plan like that?
What would I say? I'd say,
That's hot.
that's hot.
Yep, I thought so.
Now clean my fucking house, Gordon!
Run away!
So, does he actually have a plan? He might be the final boss again. Honestly, would be a good
What are you all doing
twist,
here?
since we expect him not to be.
This is my favorite part of every whodunit. The part when you find out who did it.
It's who done it.
Why they did it, and how they did it.
Are we actually going to crack it here?
I know all 3.
Okay.
Let's start with the who.
Katya
I know most
Nagi's.
of you know about my past. We're suspect.
That's a similar word to suspects.
Wow!
Wow!
Yeah. Ken and Kyle Katayanagi. They were my TAs in Robotics 101. And that leads to the why.
Uh-huh.
They have the motivation. But to the twins, I was fresh meat.
Okay.
This year's girl.
So,
maybe I got a little bit of satisfaction.
they fought
when
with
I
each
figured
other
out I
about
was
her?
Playing them right back. I was dating both of them at the same time.
uh-huh.
Damn, Ramona.
Someone seeing someone and also seeing another someone. And
Yeah.
neither of the someones are aware of the other someone.
Oh, Scott. Us. Created by vegan powers.
So, they're
But This
vegans?
portal far exceeded the power level of my only vegan ex. What's more powerful than a human vegan?
2 human
A
vegans?
robot
No.
vegan?
A robot.
What?
A
Really?
robot that's never eaten meat, any dairy. Vegan.
Oh my god.
The twins.
The robot's the vegan. That's so stupid. I love it. Yeah, it was in the...
It was at the Rocket.
Rocket.
Before Sex Bomb went on stage.
Yeah, he was there.
There you have it. The who, the why, and the how.
Cool. Makes
Ken
sense.
And Kyle Katayanagi.
What about the where?
Mm.
Where is he?
When I find the twins, I find Scott.
Cool. I liked that scene.
So, about to be reunited with that one guy you went on one date with one time, eh?
Looks that way.
We came here with information.
About
Yep.
your Scott case. According to the file data, that script was written 14 years from now.
What? Oh, shit. Scott!
And yes, it was the twins.
Good.
But someone else was behind the whole thing.
Uh-huh.
Someone else? Who?
It was me.
Oh, it was you?
I did it.
Huh? Okay, alright. Okay, so Scott, theoretically, if one, this is actually Scott, and two, if he's telling the truth, Scott was behind the whole thing. He used the Katayanagi twins. Now, why would he have done it? Would he have done it because he was maybe because he wanted to get out of the situation with Knives and Ramona, like he wanted an easy out since he had like cheated? Or would it have been because he did? I don't know, like I can't think of many other reasons that he would do it, so I guess we'll find out, hopefully. But wow, cool episode. I really liked that one. I liked that one. Did seem to have more like, you know, the more nice character moments, I would say, because we focused on Gideon and or on Gordon, and I really like the Gordon and Lucas Lee friendship that they had in this episode. That was so sweet. The anime opening, like where it had like an actual, like a very classic anime girl romance setup where they, you know, she's running through the street, she's got toast in her mouth, she bumps into someone, she does the classic like da 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 da. He starts being kind of mean to her because they're like a tsundere. They have like a relationship where they constantly go back and forth between being mean to each other and loving each other and stuff. Like, it's so anime, and I like the whole not translating baka in the credits is so funny to me, because I'm someone who I've seen my fair share of like fan translated subtitles and stuff, and it's a huge thing, especially in fan translated subtitles, to just for certain words to not translate them. Like, fans love to do the thing where like for baka, you know, if you're watching like One Piece stuff, I complained about it while I was watching a One Piece movie at some point, like they don't translate nakama, they just keep it as nakama, which, if you don't know, it means friend, but it's not really friend. Like, friend isn't a good representation of it because it's not a strong enough word for how important. Like, tomodachi means friend, nakama also means friend, but it's like a much deeper connection. However, we don't have an English word that's really the equivalent of that, so they just try to keep it as nakama, which I think that goes against what translating is. You're not supposed to just leave it the way it is and then, you know, hope that people will later look up what it is, or make them pause the episode to read a translator's note about, like, that takes you out of the experience. I think it's much better to have to watch like an episode or a movie or whatever and get, you know, most of the intention of the original language as much as you can preserve while keeping the flow of the media, and then afterwards, like, give all the, like, if in the credits you just had like credits scrolling but there was also a bunch of translators notes, perfect, best of both worlds, you know? Like it would be like, you know, technically we use the word friend in here, but they actually use the word nakama, and nakama isn't quite friend. You know, if they just had a bunch of those in the credits, absolutely great, good middle ground. But during the piece of media, your job is not to get like to make it, you know, exactly as it was. Your job is to translate it so it makes sense to another audience. And that's why I think when people complain about dubs a lot of the time, and they complain about like, well, they actually changed this thing because it actually in the original, like, I don't give a fuck. I don't care. Shut up. I want to see what they've translated it to, and if I want to go watch the original, that's available to me, and I can go watch the original. So like the idea of them not translating Baka in this, I liked, because it's a good joke, you know, of like, it's a good classic anime thing to do, is to not translate it and to just go like, yes, I'm a silly little Baka. It's very funny. Idea of like, you know, like what's better than a human vegan? A robot vegan? Like, it's so stupid, but really like perfect in terms of like the dumb Scott Pilgrim logic. Because, you know, we're already accepting the stupid logic of like being vegan gives you powers. So we might as well also accept that robots are the ultimate vegan, because they don't even have the human flaws of like, you know, robots probably aren't doing a lot of the things that we do that have cruelty with animals, you know, using certain makeup brands and whatever. And then on top of that, you know, I'm sure most people as a child, when they were a baby, they were having like milk from their mother, and it's like they didn't even do that, you know, no dairy at all. So it's very funny. The ultimate strong vegan portal, because I just thought like, oh, maybe the Kachanagi twins picked up veganism in the years since dating Ramona, and it's a stronger portal because there's two of them. But no, it being their robot is very funny. Great, I'm excited for the next episodes and to finish off this series with the last two. So thank you for joining me. I can't wait to have Scott again as well, because even though it's been so great following Ramona as the main character, and I don't regret that at all, I want to see more Scott. So these last two episodes, hopefully we have Scott for the whole time. So thanks for watching this episode. Please support the video if you can, liking, commenting, and subscribing, and go to my Patreon account for full-length early access and exclusive videos. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Goodbye.